What's up, guys? It's all Pokemon Bastard here, GARchompItUp. Alrighty, well today, after a 3 or 4 month standoff, maybe less than that, maybe 2 months, between me and ENTEIMAN2 not battling. He's one of the first dudes I battled, even before I was being considered to be in the ULM. Oh yeah, guys, and I am a new member of ULM, so everyone subscribe to them. I'll leave a link down in the description. I'll be posting battles there every once in a while. ENTEIMAN2 hit me up on a battle, challenged me, and he said NU, so I said sure thing. So we started a battle here, and I start off pretty well when I go for a Fire Fang, but I figure out that this thing has some massive ass defense. So he's gonna go for the knockoff and he'll have my Life Orb, and I was kind of like crap. So now if Ice Fang and Fire Fang didn't do shit with the Life Orb, I didn't even imagine what I was going to do without it. So he's just going to Leech Seed me. And so the last thing here I wanted to do was play a Fire Fang and Ice Fang, like low attack and Leech Seed game. So luckily I get the flinch. But after the Leech Seed kept draining my health, I decided to switch out. So I'm going to bring back my shut the fuck up and good and throw out my old Blue Beak, which is my Articuno. And I hope I said this was an NU battle, guys. I messed that up a lot. This is an NU battle, if I didn't already say that. Okay, so he's gonna drain me with Giga Drain, but that doesn't do much. So old Articuno is a good match for that Tangela, but he does a good move here and switches out. But I predict the switch, and I go for the tail end so I could have a speed boost for the next 5 turns. So I'm just gonna go for a U-turn, get some damage off, because now I definitely know I'm faster, because I know my Articuno has high speed plus the tailwind. So I'm just gonna throw out my Lantern. Very good match. His Tangela and my Articuno that we both kind of started off the battle with end up going around like all the way. They stay into the battle, and it's a pretty long battle. It's kind of a it's kind of a standoff between a lot of switches, and it made it a pretty long battle. But I'm just gonna go for a Surf, and I know with him using that move that his defense dropped, so or maybe it rose, I'm not really sure, but I remember that Surf did a lot. So he's just I think he switches out next, which I wish that he goes for the Protect. He goes for the Protect to see what I do next, so I just keep going for Surf. So obviously he's just gonna gain enough leftovers to take out one more Surf for later. So just in case he's gonna take him out, he's gonna bring out his IB Pinchin, which is his pincer, and I haven't seen one of these things in a while, so I'm just gonna Surf it and just keep going with my Surf plan, since I do have a good amount of HP still. My Tailwind did peter out, so it's not in effect anymore, but he's just going to go for a close combat. And I know with his defense fall, and special defense, I'm just going to go for a Surf. This will be an overkill and take it out, so that's a Pokemon down with my Lantern and just using up the rest of my Life Orb damage. That was a good move. So he's going to send out You Scared, which is his, I think that's a Huntail. And his Huntail's going to go for Shell Smash, and it dropped its special defense and defense sharply. So I do know that if I can get one more move in off here, and it's going to be my Thunderbolt plus the Life Orb. So it's going to take him down to like 0.5, whatever the fuck that is, HP. He barely hung on there. So I do get Parahacks, and Life Orb will take me out. So he hung on with the Focus Sash luckily, but Lantern did a great job. I think he got the job done. So I'm going to send out my Cacturne, which was a good move for me. So I'm going to throw out the Spikes, and I was going to go for Toxic Spikes also after this, just to kind of set off the battle. And I was hoping I could survive this Ice Beam and take it out with a Needle Arm, but there was no way that was going to happen. So I just really got the Spikes off to set the pace for the rest of the battle, just to weaken up his Pokemon every once in a while. So that Ice Beam with the Shell Smash that he like totally added attack to himself took him out. So that easily took out Cacturne. So I just U-turned Huntail, finished him off, so we could stalemate and throw out 2 new Pokemon. So he's gonna send out his Fracture, and I'm gonna send out my Girder just to kind of get. These are 2 evolutions of really strong Pokemon in the Unova region. the 5th gen. So I'm just gonna go for a drain punch, and it does a good amount of damage, high attack. And he went for the dragon dance, and this outrage is gonna do a lot of damage. But I'm just gonna keep going for a drain punch, and this almost takes him out, but not quite. So I'm still gonna get enough HP back to take his next outrage, because I did know he was just gonna keep going for it. So I did know I could take this. I was hoping he would not get a crit, but luckily he doesn't. So I'm just gonna drain punch him again. This takes me up to exactly 100 HP, and that is his fracture is fainted. So he's gonna sit out his Arya dose, and I'm gonna switch out because I didn't think I had much that I could do to him. So I remember he goes for the night days or night shade. Okay, so I'm just gonna send that in and let my Articuno take it, because my Articuno, I gave him healing moves plus leftovers. Plus he's really speedy, so I can get off the tailwind and whatnot. So really he's just setting the pace for the battle. So I'm just gonna go for a blizzard, and after it misses, that sucks. So he's just gonna go for a toxic spikes, and this Arya dose kind of does what my Cacturn does, only he stays in longer, and he's trying to set the pace on my team. But I was just gonna keep an Articuno so that whatever I do, I can get poisoned, and I could probably take out some of his team. And my Articuno ends up not getting very hurt at all in this whole battle. He goes for this Ultra Weapon, it's super effective, but it didn't do much. So my speed fell, but I still do have high speed, so if I can just keep using Tailwind, I think I can still pace out the battle pretty well. So I go for the Blizzard again, just to take out his Arya dose, and he keeps going for the toxic spikes, and I don't know if that works if you just keep doing it, if it just makes the poison worse or what, but I think he's just doing it to reset like how many turns it's on or whatever. So I'm just going to take it out with a quick blizzard and gain health back from my leftover. So he's going to send back out his Flareon, which ends up staying in the battle for a very long time. He's been in it for a while, and he ends up coming down to his Flareon too as one of his last Pokemon. So he's gonna go for the Wish, and this thing is just being a pain in the ass, and he keeps bothering my Articuno when he has the battle set off. So I'm just gonna go for a U-turn, hoping for a crit and maybe at least take him down to the red. But I knew it wouldn't, so that's better just to get a little bit of a hit off, because I think that did more than leftovers could heal. So I'm just gonna send out my Persian and do a. I'm gonna take the toxic spikes, but I know that I could probably get in a dig. But he's gonna go for a Fire Fang, and he's gonna get a crit on that. So very good move for him, and the Wish goes up. So his Flareon's looking good. It looks like Cucumber's gonna get taken out pretty easily, but I'm gonna go for the dig because I predicted his protect. I predict that, so I go for a dig instead of I was gonna go for a hyper beam, I believe, just to take him out, which is what I end up coming up with later after I figure out when and when he doesn't use protect. So for his last move, I'm gonna predict him to go out. I'm gonna get one last good hit on his Tangela. So after that, after I hit him with that, Life Orb and Poison will take me out. So good job, Cucumber. He didn't do much, but I did figure out what he's working on with his team. So with only his Flareon and his Tangela left, all I knew this time was I have to get out that goddamn Flareon because Tangela was screwed with just my Articuno. And so I was just gonna put my second plan first and see if he wouldn't switch out, but I knew he would, so I'm just gonna get a good Blizzard hit off on Moltres, even though it doesn't do a lot, or Flareon, it's named Moltres for some reason. So I'm just gonna go for a U-turn again. I'm still much faster, and I'm gonna switch out. Articuno's still looking great, has all his HP, doing good. So I'm gonna send out Shut the Fuck Up, and this is where I was talking about my idea with Hyper Beam. So I'm gonna take the Tox, get the Tox Hex, and he's gonna go for the Wish. And I knew that was going to take one more turn, and I do have high speed on this Explode also, which is why I kept in the speedy team. I chose a speedy-ish team. So I'm just going to go for a Hyper Voice, predicting that he would switch. I'm not going to have to recharge on this because I did not want to use the Hyper Beam. So I do know I can take the Tox Hex for a while, and I'm just going to keep going for Hyper Voice. And after he switches into his Flareon, I did know he dropped his speed earlier, or he dropped his defense. So I'm just going to keep going for Hyper Voice, and this does get him down pretty far, but not quite. So I do know why his Flareon is in. I have to get it out, so I'm just going to say fuck it, and make shut the fuck up, use all that mouth power, and use a hyper beam. So that is one overkill right there, and that was a great hit for me. So now I have the Tox Hex is gonna basically take me out, and I have to recharge anyway. So after Spikes hits this Tangela, he's just gonna have to do what he can to heal up for the rest of the battle to set the pace. But I'm sure he knew that with Articuno he was still screwed, because I still at this point have higher speed and higher attack, especially since I have every single type advantage. So I'm gonna go for a Blizzard. I didn't think this would quite take him out, but it does. And I still had a couple Pokemon left. I still had my Girder left. So good battle, good battle, Enteiman, and everybody check him out. I'll leave the ULM and his channel in the description. Alright guys, GARchompItUp out.
Flawless victory.